Aha! When the rest of the crew gets back, they're gonna be so impressed that I fixed this chair. And you are the perfect solution. Because you are the strongest glue that ever existed. Ha! Oh, man. Oh. Ha-ha! Oh, yeah. Did I glue my foot to the floor? That's not good. Oh! It's fine. I'll just look at the instructions on the bottle. That's really not good. Help!
This is a show that is made by kids, made for kids, played for kids. This is a show where anything can happen. Everything is happening, it's about to happen. Every day, every day, every day, every day. Awesome.
Oh, hey guys, welcome to Everyday Awesome. Have you ever heard anyone talk about how God is faithful? I know that sounds like a big Bible word, but it's really important when it comes to our relationship with Jesus. What does it mean to be full of faith? Well, let's join the Everyday Awesome crew for the answer to that important question.
Hi everyone, today we're talking about faith, but not just any kind of faith. This is a faith that can move mountains, the kind of faith that moves us forward in difficult situations. That's why Jada is about to tackle this awesome zip line.
Yeah, are we sure this is the only way to show faith? Maybe there's a board game we could play or something.
Faith is all about trusting, especially when things feel scary. Once you step off the platform of the zip line,
Assuming that I do.
right, you're gonna have to trust the harness to carry you all the way across. Just like how we trust God, even when we can't see where we're going or what's next. So, what do you think?
Do we have the number for the manufacturer of this gear?
In the Bible, the word faithful has two meanings. And if we think about them together, it'll show us what the biblical writers meant when they talked about God's faithfulness. The first is to support. When the writers of the Bible say that God is faithful, they are saying that He supports His people, that He makes them stronger so that they can do what He calls them to do. The next is trust. When the biblical writers say God is faithful, they are saying that He can be trusted. Why? Because He never fails to support His people when they need Him. Now, I'm sure that you've sat in a chair before. In fact, you might even be sitting in one right now. Do you ever think, will this hold me? Is it strong enough? Probably not. We can do the same thing with God. We can trust Him with our entire lives because we know that He has the strength to support us and that He will never let us down.
Hey everyone, this is so exciting. This is the first time Jada has ever done anything like this. She looks nervous, but I think she's gonna do just fine. Jada, what do you think?
I don't think I can do this! I think I need to get down!
Stories of the Bible. Joshua and the Israelites crossed the Jordan. This is Joshua. Joshua was the leader of the Israelites, who God would use to take his people into the promised land.
Yeah, let's do it!
Joshua readied his people to cross the Jordan River, which was the only thing dividing the Israelites from the land that God had promised to them.
All right! Right here. Okay.
They camped beside the river for 3 days, waiting, just as the Lord had commanded them. At this time of year, the Jordan River was flooded and flowing with so much water that it was impossible to cross on foot.
And then the Lord said, "Let's go to work." Hey, priest! Yes? Come on!
God told Joshua to tell the people that the priests would carry the Ark of the Covenant and lead the people through the water. He told the priests to step into the rushing waters.
Wait, huh?
And when they would do this, the waters would stop flowing.
Alright.
And as soon as the priests did this, the water of the Jordan River did stop flowing.
Yeah!
And the priests stood with the Ark of the Covenant on dry ground as the Israelites crossed to the other side.
Alright!
God told Joshua to send 12 men from the 12 tribes of Israel
Go get it!
to take 12 stones from the place that the priests were standing. When all this had been finished as God commanded, Joshua called the priests from the Jordan.
We're good, come on!
As their feet left the Jordan River, the waters came back into place, just as they had been.
Wow! Yeah!
They brought their stones to their camp and set them as a memorial, so future generations might remember the story of how God brought his people through the Jordan River on dry ground.
Think of a time when things were really hard for you. Maybe you lost someone or something important to you, or moved to a new city and had to say goodbye to all your friends. Sometimes going through hard things can make us feel alone, even hopeless. That's exactly what God wanted to help the Israelites with in today's story. In Joshua chapter 4, God gives instructions to his people for after they've crossed the Jordan River. Here's what he says. Go into the middle of the Jordan, in front of the ark of the Lord your God. Each of you must pick up one stone and carry it out on your shoulder, 12 stones in all, one for each of the 12 tribes of Israel. We will use these stones to build a memorial. In the future, your children will ask you, what do these stones mean? Then you can tell them. They remind us that the Jordan River stopped flowing when the Ark of the Lord's covenant went across. These stones will stand as a memorial among the people of Israel forever. Did you notice what was special about the stones that God told the Israelites to collect? They were from the middle of the river. Anytime someone looked at the stones, they weren't just seeing any old normal stones. They were being reminded of the time God did a miracle for his people. The stones were a reminder of God's faithfulness. Just like the Israelites remembered how God helped them, we can remember how God has been faithful to us. When we look back at those moments, it gives us courage to face new challenges, knowing that God is always with us. So, next time you're feeling scared or unsure, think about the times that God has helped you or your family. Maybe you can even keep a special journal to remind you of these moments. When you remember God's faithfulness, it gives you courage to keep going, just like it did for the Israelites.
If you like epic quests and solving mysteries, sailing on the high seas and soaring through the open skies, if you like things that are awesome, then you're gonna love one furry beast with an appetite for adventure and a really bad haircut. He is Ace Alpaca, traveling the world in search of answers to life's biggest questions and also to save the day.
Thanks for saving the day, Ace Alpaca.
Ace Alpaca, international hero. He's just awesome. In Joshua chapter 4, God gave his people instructions about crossing what river? A. Willy Wonka's Chocolate River. B. The Jordan River. C. What is a river? And the answer is B. The Jordan River. Representing their number of tribes, God asked the Israelites to carry how many stones into the river? A. None. B. 70.3513478562 C. 12. And the answer is C. 12. God has shown his magnificence many times by showing his people what? A. Miracles. B. Star Wars. C. His report card. And the answer is A. Miracles. Until next time, be awesome.
Jada, what do you think?
I don't think I can do this! I think I need to get down!
You did it, Jada. What did you think? Was it really scary?
At first I was terrified, but once I stopped worrying and started exercising faith, I actually enjoyed it.
Well, you heard it, everyone. When life feels out of control, God still has us. When we feel scared and don't know what to do, God will give us guidance. By having faith in God, not just at church, but every day of every week, we can do the amazing things He wants us to do. And the best part is, we no longer need to be worried.
I agree, but next time, can we do something a little closer to the ground?
Hey, thank you so much for joining us today. We learned that faithfulness is support and trust. God shows us faithfulness by supporting us and always being worthy of our trust. And do you know what's really awesome? We can be faithful to others, just like God is faithful to us. The other awesome thing we learned is today's big idea. It gives me courage when I remember God's faithfulness. And just like having a friend that won't let you fall, when we remember God's faithfulness, then we can do some pretty amazing things with Him. Oh, Jeff, what are you doing?
Oh, hey, I glued myself.
You glued yourself to what?
Oh, everything.
Okay. Don't go anywhere. Yes, I got something. It's gonna help get you out of this.
Okay, I'll just stick around.
This is a show that is made by kids, made for kids, played for kids. This is a show where anything can happen, everything is happening, it's about to happen. Every day, every day, every day, every day, awesome.